Welcome back to the channel. It's a Friday, so we're gonna be happy. It's a Friday. Yeah, so this video isn't any form of workout today. Yeah, so it's not really any form of workout today. So there's a few topics I want to cover. There's 3 topics that I want to talk about. If you follow me on, its first topic is about the religion side of things. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I put a recent reel out on Wednesday. I want to put out, I think I put out as a short. I put out as shorts as well if you haven't seen that. And like I say, like the reason why I'm so religious is and so much more religious now than I ever have been, is because, well, obviously, like I say, I'm getting baptized this year, and the way God's helped me is ridiculous. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, literally about 6-7 months ago, not longer than that, probably 7-8 months ago, I was in a terrible place. I was still going to the gym, etc. But like, I was trying to post. I wasn't taking anything seriously. I had no sleep schedule. The sleep schedule was all over the place. I had no sleep schedule whatsoever. I was going to sleep at 7 in the morning, wake up at 4, going gym, eating whatever I felt like eating, getting stoned, getting drunk. Like, I was just down a dark hole, dark hole about 8-9 months ago. And like, when I started posting on YouTube, and the more like I just started to talk to people about God, etc. And obviously always had a connection with God. Like, I remember when my uncle David died, rest in peace. About 2-3 years ago, I remember I dropped down when that was one of the people I've lost, like close family members as well. One of the people I lost. Because I've lost loads of other people in my life that when I lost him, I remember I dropped down and I just started crying to God, and then I never touched back on it because I just didn't look back on it. Whereas now it's just, I pray to God, and every night when I pray and I listen to the same music, like Elevation Worship. If you don't know who they are, I'm gonna put a link to one of their songs in the description. It is honestly, if you're Christian and you're looking for music to listen to, Elevation Worship is the one. When I'm praying and I'm listening to that music, I feel like someone's like holding my hands and like talking to us and like grasping us and just telling everything's gonna be okay and everything, and you've got a path and you've got like a place to be. I was obviously very lost when I started first posting on TikTok, etc. I was very lost in like what I was doing. I was just kind of posting because I was just like, people are doing it, you're getting views, etc. Like, when I remember when I posted and my first video got 1,800 views or something like that, I was like, whoa, this is sick, this. And then then kind of got lost it. And then now that I've become closer to God, start posting like every single day, and especially if you follow us on my socials, which I'll link in the description, you'll see like I do 2 sessions a day. I'm up at like 5-6 in the morning from Monday to Friday. 2 sessions Monday to Friday. Sometimes a session on the weekend, it depends. Just trying to build that, and that's how God helped me, because God made me realise my path in life and where I'm actually heading. And my path and my career goals are literally to help my family out, to help my mental health out, which it's doing brilliant at the moment, and to inspire loads of people around the world. I was going to say millions there, but if I do end up inspiring millions, then like that's one of my main aspiration goals completed. Like, it's just, I can't even fathom how grateful I am for God and for how much he's helped me. And like, watching that video like last night when I put out on my Instagram, it just like, it brought us to tears. Like, it's making us tear up a bit now, but it brought us to tears. Like, from coming from that, like, I was a fat like nothing, like just basically massive like stoner. Like, I remember like I went 3 weeks in a row 3 weeks, sorry, like every day in a row, like smoking at least like a joint or a spliff or something, just having some form of green in it. Was just, well, green's weed, by the way, for anyone that's watching in different countries. And I'm just so glad that I'm not that anymore. I've kind of like, and then like I don't enjoy going out anymore. Like, the only time I know that I'm drinking this year is 18th of February. Is I'm going to a Newcastle game. A Newcastle match, and that's the only time I know I'm going to be drinking this year, other than my birthday, and even then I don't enjoy it anymore. Like, so many people want to go on nights out and stuff with us. I'm just like, I don't enjoy it. I don't want to go on nights out. I've essentially escaped the matrix, as loads of people would say, and I'm glad I have, because when I was on a night out, I couldn't help but just notice like how much everyone just is the same way. And then it's the same with even looking on Facebook and stuff, like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. People going on nights out and getting pissed, and they all just look, all girls dress the same, look the same. Like, all guys dress and look the same, and everyone just, it's like watching NPCs, like they're just all doing the same thing. If your goal in life is to go out and get pissed and make memories and have fun and all this stuff, by going out and wasting your week's wages that you earned or your month's wages that you earned for a 6 to 10 hour session on a night time, that's like, it totally, like, it fathoms me, like, how people can do that. Like, I don't get it. I just really don't get it. Like, I just don't even know what to say about it, because you can't, like, you're not going to have a life from that. Like, I don't get it. Like, you're going to make memories, etc., yeah, but you can make memories while being sober and while saving money. I've made some of the best memories this year, and it's only 26 days in, by not drinking at all. I've met some amazing people in the gym. I've spoke to some amazing people online. Like, I've had some good memories so far this year, especially with the goals that I'm hitting on social media, etc. We're on 74k, I fucking wish, 74 subscribers right now, well, at the time of the recording this video, and like, the fact we're even close to 100 subscribers, like, it's honestly baffles me. And I know 100 isn't a lot, but you gotta start somewhere, and I'm honestly never been more grateful in my life. Second topic, TikTok and just this whole influence in social media. I've mentioned it before, I want to mention it again. I'm going to put a link to Alex Eubank's Raw video with Bradley Martin, because they explain it a lot better than me, and that's a fucking banging video. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. 36 minutes, I think it is, of them just talking. It's like a little podcast. It's amazing video. Like, every point they covered was spot on, and like, there was one, I want to link back to God here. There's one thing that Eubank said about what his dad said to him was about when you pass and you go to heaven, Jesus takes you into a room and shows you all the people that you helped become Christian, etc. And that touched me, like, ridiculous. Like, it resonated with me so much, because that's what I want to do. I want to be able to have that. And like, if I go up and I go into a room and Jesus takes me into a room and I've inspired or helped Christians or turned Christians, I don't even know what to think. It's just like, it's honestly just, it would be amazing. So, ring about the TikTok stuff. They explained it in that video, and then another video where Bradley Martin was talking. I'm gonna put the links to all these two videos in the descriptions, obviously, but like, it was absolutely spot on with how many people have to have opinions nowadays because they either feel insecure or they don't like what other people are doing. So fuck, like, if you're a person in the gym, if you're a person who goes to gym every day, right, and then you see someone either doing a wrong form online or looks a bit, or trying their hardest but still looks a bit worse, or still is like, everyone's changed from fat to fit, or from skinny to fit, or from thin to fit, or from all this different types of ways to get to the dream physique. Everyone's going to look different. They're not going to all look how the initial six-pack body should look. Yes, that's always everyone's end goal. That's still my end goal. I don't look like that yet, but don't hate on someone for trying. I don't get where people get off for hating someone for trying. Like, if you have an opinion on something, okay, then keep it to your fucking self, because it's not like, no one cares. All you're doing is putting that person down to try and put yourself up, so your comment can get 1,000 likes, etc. And you'll be like, oh yeah, I feel so accomplished. You don't. All you've done is just made someone feel shit about themselves. It's the same with everything. The same with comparison. Like, I love this quote: comparison is the thief of joy. People need to stop comparing themselves. Yes, I always say, like, oh, I want to look like the Trent twins, obviously if I hopped on Trent. I want to look like David Lade, Eubank, Haddy, all these big influencers. Don't get us wrong, I'd love to have the physique, but when I say I want to look like them, it doesn't mean I want to look a spit and double of them. That's an outline. That's like a blueprint. like, in my mind, I know exactly what I want to look like. I've got everything. I know what I want my delts, my shoulders, my chest, my abs, my legs, my arms, etc. to look like. I know exactly what I want everything to look like. So you need to stop just, like, they said it perfectly in the video. Obviously, I'm waffling a bit here. But they're just like, you need to stop putting people down in this industry. Everyone needs to put each other up and keep being positive about everything. Obviously there's going to be a bit of negativity. That's what comes with this whole social media stuff. Like, I can handle hate some days when I've like feel really shit, and it gets to us then, because who doesn't it get to sometimes? Like, sometimes you have to, like, look at a comment and be like, yeah, damn, he's got a point. But other days it doesn't bother me. Like, I had a comment on my shorts on Wednesday about my legs, saying I have legs like a girl. I was just like, cheers, man, appreciate it, because if he means I've got thick legs, then I've got big legs, and I do have big legs, so it doesn't bother me. So yeah, just this, we need to change the whole plethora around of keeping the gym industry, like, as positive as possible. Bradley Martin said it as well. It's our industry. It literally is our generation. Our generation is so, like, if you don't like something, you need to change it, or if you hate something, we all hate it, or there's got to be a group of some format. Look at everything now with, like, if you know what I mean, if you can tell by my face, you know what I mean about what kind of groups I'm on about. If you know exactly what I mean, especially when I say escape the matrix, you know exactly what groups I'm on about. But, like, they are all hell-bent on changing things for the better, just to benefit themselves. All they want is just for the arguments and the attention, etc. So yeah, the third thing being, before this video gets longer than anyone's attention span, including mine, is just this whole social media thing, and YouTube has been so, like, eye-opening for me, and so, like, I have never been more proud and more happy in my life than when doing this. Yes, it comes with a lot of stressful days and a lot of bad days and a lot of, oh shit, it's like, especially on Wednesday when my video was all over the place, etc. It does come with a lot of stress, but it's like, I'm low-key seeing this as a job at the same time. Like, obviously I'm not earning money yet, but I've seen it as a job, and I've never been more happier in my life to do this. And to keep doing this, and obviously so far, like, obviously recording on my phone, and obviously the videos aren't the best quality. That's why, like, if I get a job, straight away gonna buy a camera, tripod, laptop. The videos over time are gonna get better. I promise that. By the end of this year, our video quality from the start of this year to now will be a total different platform, and it's the same with me. My physique will be totally different from the start of this year to the end of the year. It's like, touching on the third point as well, not just about social media, mindset. So many people this year have been asking me, like, Jack, how can you be bothered to get up? How can you be asked to get up in the morning? Why can you be asked to get up in the morning? Instead of asking me them questions, why don't you ask yourself, why can't you be asked? Why can't you be asked to get up in the morning? How can you not be asked to get up in the morning? How can you not be asked to go to the gym? Why can't you be asked to motivate yourself? Why can't you be asked to do that schoolwork? Why can't you be asked to look for a job? Why can't you be asked to educate yourself? Ask yourself all these questions. Instead of asking me the questions, going, are you crazy, you're sick? No, I'm dedicated. There's a difference. The difference between crazy and dedicated. People are like, oh, you're mad, man, going to the gym 6 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, 4:45 in the morning. You're crazy, leaving the house 5:20. I'm still rolling over in bed because I'm dedicated. You gotta fucking be dedicated. You have to be dedicated. That is how you get to where you want to be and how you get your goals. If you don't have a mindset of being dedicated, driven, all other words for dedicated, then I don't know how you expect to build the empire that you want to build, or build the market that you want to build, or the business, or go somewhere other than just doing a normal 9-to-5 job and just getting that normal college degree that you think is your biggest goal in the world. Aim higher than a college degree. If your college degree is to get, so I don't know, let's just take something like a business marketing, a business studies class. In my opinion, doing business studies in school, especially UK, is one of the worst things in the world. You got more likely to learn more from a mentor, business teacher online, or in an apprentice where you don't even get paid for anything. You're more likely to learn from a mentor than you are in school or college. In school and college, they teach you to work for someone, not to work for yourself. You need to study that yourself. That's why you've got to be asked to be able to study for yourself. Don't cut yourself short. If you're doing anything in college to get a degree in some form of it, whether it's like a fitness training degree or like, I don't know, just any other kind of degree. Let's just take, like, and I know a lot of people, a lot of girls, for example, because a lot of my friends are girls. A lot of girls, for example, doing hairdressing, etc., and beauty to what? Work in a salon. That's your goal. No. If you do that, and if you have a goal and it's to work for someone, that is not a goal. That is just a life. That's just a life. That's just life, basically. You have not escaped the matrix in any way. Stop trying to work for someone and work for yourself. Why do you think I'm doing this? Why do you think I do this? Why do you think I love this? I have skipped college more times than I can count just to do this. Like, I don't even want a job at the moment, but I'm only getting it for the purpose of making this better. That's the only reason why I'm getting it, to make this better, make video qualities better, and make videos better in the future, so I've got money to be able to do different things. Like, I've got something planned with one of my friends to go to Ultraflex. I've got another thing planned to go to another gym down London. All these different things I've got planned for this year obviously involves money. But if your main life goal is to work a 9 to 5, work in a salon, a business unit, a bank, all this stuff, then you need to have a hard look in the mirror and be like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Because I'm telling you now, my goal since I was 12 has changed drastically. Like, my dream job changes. So if you still have that dream job but don't even know where to start, study yourself. Stay dedicated. Keep asking yourself these questions. If you can't get out of bed in the morning, wake up, count to 10, and get a step out of your bed. That's how I do it. Stay dedicated. You can make it. Anybody can make it if you put your mind to it. You hear it every time off any influencer ever. Put your mind to it. Put everything into it. If you put 110% into something, you can't fail. And if you do fail, don't be scared to fail. Do not be scared to fail. Failure builds success. If you have to get through failure, you have to push past through failure. I train failure in the gym because I have to push past it to get to that success. Failure builds winners. Failure builds that success. So much, you've got to fail 1,000 times. Don't be scared for failure. Or don't be scared for success. Don't be scared, I'm going to put in 110% in. What if I do make it and then I don't know how far I can keep going? Don't think when you do make it, oh, when I make it, I'm going to do this. When I make it, I'm going to do this. I can't wait till I make it and stop doing this. Winners keep working when they make it. You need to get this thing out of your mind going, when I make it, I can chill, I can do this. No, you have to keep working when you make it. You have to keep putting in that constant grind. Like I say, failure builds success. The light bulb was failed to be made 1,899 times. The 1900 time, my stats aren't correct on there, the 1900 time it was made. Everything worked. Steve Jobs failed 1,000 times trying to make the first iPhone, and he made it. And he made it on one time. It's constantly going. What's worse than failure is quitting. Failure, you can try again, whereas if you quit, you have completely and utterly just given up. Never give up. If something's impossible, it's only being called impossible because it's made to be possible. So many people think like Usain Bolt running 100 seconds, 100 meters in 10 point something seconds. People thought that was impossible. He did it. So many people think so many things are impossible when they're not. It's only called impossible because someone has to break it to make it be possible. Failure builds success. I promise that. I know I went on a rant at the end of this video. Obviously, don't forget to like, subscribe, etc. But like I say, failure builds success. Let that stay in your mind constantly. I'm going to cut this down to a shorter clip so you can watch this bit. It's going to be on TikTok so you can save it or whatever. But failure builds success. Let it sink in.